places they want to go, that they pretty much need this game? Are you always wary about that going into another team's house that kind of needs this game and you know, the intensity level that you know they're going to have?
I mean, you need every game. You know, again, that's probably a better question for Coach Martin. I mean, every time we play a MAC East game, we look at it as they need this game. I mean, I think all the coaches at Akron would tell you that their kids play their hardest and toughest game against us. You know, and we're expecting the same this week. And so I can't speak for Doug. I know Doug's, you know, he's excited about his team. Obviously, they got a great defense. They have an excellent kicking game. Punter's tremendous. And again, we're talking a lot about the defense, but the offense is equally good. And last time we went up there, the offense hung 40-something on us. So that's the challenge. I mean, that's where we're at. It's that time of year. But every game is kind of a must at this point.
Was important for you to bring Coach D'Onofrio into the interview room the other day? What are the things that you just really liked about the way he's handled his unit the last couple of weeks?
Well, it's tough. You know, it's hard to be a defensive coordinator anymore. It really is. I mean, and again, if you're playing one of the academies or an option team, it's hard because you go from, you know, for us in the beginning of the year, we go from basically that one back empty Wildcat Villanova deal to Central Michigan, who we never saw on tape because it's new staff, you know, and then from there we go to UConn, who was trying to bludgeon you, and then Penn State, who was trying to do a little mix of the previous two, you know, and then Army, and then Northern, and then, so every week it really changed dramatically. And even earlier in the decade when I was coordinator at Virginia, it never changed this dramatically. It's a dramatic change from week in to week out. It's not like the whole country's running a one back. Or we got guys running option, we have guys running pro, we have guys, you know, running one back. We have guys running the spread, hurry up, which Harry's so fond of. So, you know, we see it all, and I just think two things that I believe in. One is it's really hard to win a college football game, and then two, it's really hard to shut somebody out. And I think if you do that for 8 quarters, I think I wanted to make sure he got recognized for doing so.
Were you surprised to learn that, I guess 2 weeks ago, it was your first shutout in 18 years?
Yeah. Again, I'm not you know, I thought, there's been some times where I thought we played good defense around here, you know. And I got to be honest with you, when I was at BC or Virginia, whatever, Temple was always really good statistically on defense. Temple had good defenses, you know, in the late 90s and early 2000s. They had good defenses, you know, and statistically they were good. So I didn't realize that there wasn't a shutout. So again, I'm kind of I don't really pay attention to that much, but to me it's all about wins and losses, and that's what this game's going to be about Saturday.
How do you think Adrian's playing? I know his sack totals are down. Is he seeing more double teams, or is he just like missing? You know, is he getting a lot of near sack?
You sound like those high school recruits that I talked to on Sunday night. How'd you do? Oh, I get double teamed every play. I mean, he's got to go back to just having fun. You know.
He's putting too much pressure on him?
Yeah, I just think he's like a lot of these guys. They you know, we went from no expectations to a lot of expectations, and then they took the expectations and internalized them. And they just got to go back to having fun. You know, go back to the process and what got us here. And I don't think Adrian's any different. I think he's just got to go out and have fun. He has the talent. Let the plays come to him. And you know, we're starting to see that. We're starting to see that from Mike Campbell. We're starting to see that from some other guys on our team, and hopefully we'll get it from Adrian. I think Muhammad's a testament to that right now. He's just the same guy every day. He's enjoying the journey. He's preparing hard. He's playing hard. He's having fun, and the plays are coming to him. And certainly, you know, hopefully we have 4 or 5 games left. You know, that's an eternity. You know, so hopefully these guys will step up and have fun. He's certainly one guy that I don't want to. I think he's just got to relax and have fun and not worry about stats and all that.
Coach, when you've been game planning with Gerard, what did you approach to bring him along? And also on Saturday, will you need more from him? Will you put more on his plate, so to speak, for running the offense?
Yeah, I mean, when they're putting 8 or 9 down, based on our formation, he's got to make plays with the ball. He's got to be able to make throws with the ball. And you know, Streeter and Dion and Mike Campbell and our tight ends, we got to make plays with the ball. We got to catch the ball down the field. So I don't think there's any question that that he's going to have, you know, a big role in this game coming up and our success in this game. But in terms of getting him ready and for the games, I mean, we haven't really changed too much. You know, I think there's some plays that he's a little bit more comfortable with than others, and we're kind of building the offense that way.
Also, it looks like Kent State may be more of a pass first team. Is that correct?
Correct.
And talk about defending Kent State.
Well, it's you know, they use a lot of 11 personnel, which is 1 back and 1 tight end and 3 wides. But of that, you know, they'll get in 20 different formations with that. So they'll give you a multitude of formations. Again, this offense has clearly given us trouble the last couple of years, and I do like the running back. I think the running back's really good. I think he's 3rd in the league. If I'm not in scoring, I'm pretty sure. The Terry kid, and I know he got a little dinged up, but I'm sure he'll be ready to go. And then the Flowers kid that came in did a nice job. They got 2 receivers that have, you know, 40 catches. Both those guys are good, and they're veterans. And I think the quarterback's really good. You know, the quarterback's really good. We were fortunate that we didn't see him the whole game last year. But I think he's a really good competitor and a good player. And again, their losses, you know, have come, you know, under difficult circumstances and have come to good opponents. So this is going to be quite a matchup Saturday.
Any other questions? Thank you all.
Thank
We'll
you,
be right back
guys.
with players.